solving that we did yesterday, and we're going to find out that answer finally of our problem yesterday. Who remembers the answer though? Because I seem to forget. Remember that problem with all the animals? Oof. What was our answer of how many pairs? Maybe you could show me?
6.
Was it 6? Or was it 7?
Remember
It
we
was
had
6.
10. No,
Six.
it wasn't 10 because we didn't do that many.
Yeah, we did 10.
It was 6. All right,
Yeah,
so
it was.
let's see if 6 is the
It was 6.
answer if we got it correct. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we got it right. If we get it right, we can do a silent cheer.
Hey, all you second grade Grizzly problem solvers. I'm back with another problem for you to solve. You guys did a great job yesterday, I hear. Your teachers told me you did a great job. I told my job. And I have a new problem to solve. So we're going to warm up with a little problem here. So put on those problem-solving thinking caps. Share my problem with you today. So the problem I'm going to share with you is this one.
Hold on. I just got a message from Mr. Mill, and he told us that the answer was 6. So we got it right. Here. We got it right. So now we have to go and try to solve. All right, let's try to see if we can get this one correct.
I have a stool and I have a chair here. The stool has 3 legs and the chair has 4 legs. So a stool has 3 legs and a chair has 4 legs. How many legs would 2 stools and 2 chairs have? So you're going to figure out how many legs would 1, 2 stools have, along with 2 chairs. I'm going to let you figure that out right now with your teacher. And when we're done, I'm going to show you a different way to do this if you weren't able to drag stools and chairs around. Ready? I'm going to pause and you talk about it. Pause.
All right, looking at this picture, I have 3.
I think the floor is 8.
Remember, we're not interrupting. And 3 chairs. Oh, no, not 3. 2 and 2. So if I have 2 stools and 2 chairs, one has 3 legs and one has 4 legs, how many total legs of the chairs would I have? You might need your whiteboard and marker. You might need a paper, pencil. You can show me on your whiteboard how many we would have.
Can we text you in the chat?
Yes.
Miss Clardy.
Yes.
So, like, do we say it like all in total like with the 2 chairs equal and with the
Yes.
2 stools equal all together with the legs? Okay.
That keyword total tells me that I need to add together to see how many. And I'm seeing a lot of correct answers so far. With the answer of 14. Because I could go to this picture and I could just count the legs, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I could have just looked at the picture and counted how many legs that I have. That would be for 2, because the question is how many for 2 stools and 2 chairs.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm back. So how many legs do 3 legs on a stool, 2 stools, and 4 legs on a chair and 2 chairs have all together? I just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 2 stools and 2 chairs would have 14 legs. Is that what you got? I'll bet you did it a lot better than I did. You had a lot more clever way. Well, what if we were going to solve this problem, but I couldn't drag stools and chairs? This says how many legs would 3 stools and 3 chairs have? Well, this time I am going to share with you a different way to solve that problem. So I'm going to, instead of dragging and drawing all of those things, it's 3 stools and 3 chairs. So what can you do? Well, I'm just going to draw a quick picture. So a stool has 3, another stool, and another stool, and each one has 3 legs. Now, if I wanted to, I could draw legs on them. Oh, it's going out of focus. Oh, you know what I'm doing. And then I've got 3 chairs. So here's a chair, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's another chair, 1, 2, 3, 4. And another chair, 1, 2, 3, 4. So altogether, I have 3 legs and 4 legs. I could count them all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 legs on all of that furniture. What would be another way for you to put the number of legs together and answer this question? Once again, I'm going to pause and see if you can come up with another way to do it. Ready? Pause.
All right, so we are not drawing pictures and we're not going to count the legs. What is another way that I could solve this problem? Does anyone have any ideas? Ben, what's your idea?
My idea is to add the three fours together and add the threes together, and we went whatever one we can we start with all the chairs added up, whatever number it is, then count on it, and then count on the rest.
That's a good idea. So we could add 3 plus 3 plus 3, and then add 4 plus 4 plus 4 for the stools and the chairs. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
All right, well then let's solve it. Let's see. Let's add 3 plus 3 plus 3 and 4 plus 4 plus 4. So I should have 2 answers at the end of this.
You were frozen. I couldn't hear you.
Right now, you're adding 3 plus 3 plus 3 and 4 plus 4 plus 4.
So do you basically have to add it all together in total?
Not yet. So what is 3 plus 3 plus 3? Yeah. I saw Jenny got 9. And then what's 4 plus 4 plus 4? I see some people got 12. So now I have 9 and 12. What do I do with these 2 numbers? Rose?
Add them.
Rose is a little puppy.
One chair and 4 stools.
Well, we're not there yet. So we're not there yet, okay?
They're only right there.
Stools and 3 chairs. And Artisan, what do I do with this 9 and this 12?
you add it up, it will equals 21.
Right. I add it up together to get the total because the word total means all together. And I would get 21. So we'll see if Mr. Mill used the strategy that we just came up with to find his answer again.
Three, two, one. So what did you come up with? Those sound like great ideas.
21.
So whatever you came up with to solve this problem, know that when you're done, you just check your answer, see if it makes sense. And the answer to this question, you already know, was 21. So 12 plus 9 is 21, if that's how you did it. I'm going to show you another kind of problem that you can do. And this one takes even more thinking. So you guys are going to have to do a lot of talking and thinking about this one. So I'm going to share with you my screen, but I'm going to share with you a different problem. So now the problem is that you don't know how many stools and chairs I have, and you're going to have to find that out. I have 5 places for someone to sit. So it's stools or chairs. I have 5 altogether, okay? Some are stools and some are chairs. If there are 16 legs total on all of my furniture, how many stools and chairs are there? There is only one combination of stools and chairs that's going to have 5 pieces of furniture and 16 legs. Now, I don't know how you're going to solve this problem, but there is only one answer. So I'm going to leave you and your teachers to think about how you would go about solving this problem. They may want to use their camera and their whiteboard to solve this. They do not have to draw pictures of stools and chairs, but they can come up with some way of figuring this out. I would start with, what would 1 chair and 4 stools be?
All right, so I'm going to share my screen with the whiteboard, and we're going to figure this out together because, this looks a little bit tricky. So we're going to start off with, not my face. We're going to start off with 1 chair and 4, well, I'll let you decide. Do we want to start with 1 stool or 1 chair?
1 stool.
All right, we'll start with 1 stool, which is how many legs?
3.
3 legs. So we'll do a stool. We got 3 legs. And then for the chair, you have to have 5 chairs. You have 4.
4. I can't hear. I can't hear. It's too loud.
Okay, remember, you need to be on mute unless you are talking. That's the only way you are not on mute, because then your background noise sometimes gets in the way. So if I have 1 stool and 4 chairs, so it'd be 3, and I have to add, there's 4 legs for the chair, so I have to add 4 1 time, add 4 2 times. Oof, this is gonna get long. Add 4 another time, add 4 another time. That looks like a long equation. I could also do a picture. So I could do 3 legs, 4 legs, and then do 4 chairs with 4 legs. That could be easier because then I can just count really quickly, right? It's better than adding all these numbers together. So I think for this first one, I'm just going to count the legs because to me, that just seems easier. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I drew an extra leg. 19. Is that the right answer?
Let's double check.
Right, we need to double check. How many legs did we need again? Does anybody remember?
We need 16.
Not 16. We need 15 legs. So I need 15. If I need 15, 19 is too big. So I'm going to erase this because this is not going to work. And how should I rearrange this? If 1 stool and 4 chairs doesn't work, what should my next option be?
3.
Finn?
I think you should do all stools.
Well, that's a good idea, but it's not, I don't think it's going to work because it's some combination. So that means I definitely have both. All right.
Then 1 chair and 4 stools.
Okay, we could try 1 chair and 4 stools, or we could just kind of like add a stool and take away a chair. Why do you think we wouldn't do that? Like I could do 2 and 3. Should we try this one?
Yeah.
All right, let's just try this one. So if I have 2 stools, that'd be 3 plus 3 because they each have 3 legs. And then 3 chairs would be 4 plus 4 plus 4. You can do this math and see if this combination is correct. What is 12 plus 6? What did you get as your final answer for this one? Jenny?
My answer was 3 plus 3 is 6.
Huh?
And 4, 12.
Right, so how much total did I have? What's 12 plus 6? Does anybody know? Rose?
Actually, that's not why I was raising my hand.
Okay.
I actually checked 15. I actually need 16.
You need 16?
But I do know how to get to 16 already.
You're right. I
already know how to get to 16.
Okay, well, we'll come back to you in a second and we'll see if.
But I know how to get to it already.
Okay, but I'll come back to you. I just want to know this answer first. All right. She was right. It is 16. I just double checked. So what is 12 plus 6, Ben?
Well, we did need 15, but it does, the equation equals 18.
Right.
I heard it say 15 stools.
Well, he might have said 15, and I think you're right, but I just looked at the problem, and it does say if there are 16 legs total. So we are looking for 16. So 3 chairs.
I thought he said 16 as well.
Yes, you
I
are.
wrote it down. He did say 16.
Thank you, Mr. Smith.
So I was right.
You were right.
All right, Willow. So that does not work. 3 and 2.
As I was saying, it was impossible to get 15.
So what combination should I try next? Kyron, what do you want to try next?
You can try like 3 stools and 5 chairs.
Okay. Well, we're only going to have 5 chairs, so if we do 3 stools, we're going to have 2 chairs. So if I do
Okay.
3 plus 3 plus 3, and then 4 plus 4, what would that answer be?
3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9.
Be one over.
17.
Okay.
Yes, 17. 9 plus 8.
That's way too high.
Right, we're 1
Yeah.
over. What I'm noticing though is that every time we go down, our last answer was 18. The answer before that was 19. Notice how I'm going down 1 leg each time. So every time I take away a chair and I add a stool, I'm going down 1 leg. So if I go down 1 more time, I should get what?
16.
Yeah, I should get 6
Thank you.
next time. So
If that doesn't work, then I don't know what will.
I know that is true. If that doesn't work,
Yeah, it's,
so if I try 4 stools and 1 chair, I should be correct. Let's try.
all right.
4 stools and 1 chair. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals something, and then add 1 chair, which is 4. I should get 16, hopefully.
So hard.
First answer is 12.
Right. 3 plus
Good.
3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12.
12. And then if I do 12 plus 4, I should get 16.
Because 6 plus 6 is 12. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 should be.
Exactly. So our answer should be 4 stools and
Stools.
1 chair.
Chair.
So we're going to go back to this problem solving and see if our answer is correct.
I would start with 1 stool and 4 chairs and see what you get. All right, you talk about it, and then we'll find out what your answer is, and I'll be right back. Pause. Three, 2, 1. I just went up to 3. I'm back. 3, 2, 1. I am back. So were you able to solve this problem? Or did you have to put it off for another day? I'll bet you solved it. I want you to send your answer to me. I want to find out what you found out with your class. And I'd be interested to find out how you solved this problem too. So be sure and share that with me. And we'll try problem solving again tomorrow. Until then, keep those thinking caps on. Keep solving problems. Keep being the great you that you are. and I will see you tomorrow.
All right. So I will tell Mr. Mill tomorrow that our answer was 4 stools and 1 chair. Okay. So you have 2 options for what you can do today, or basically 2. I'm going to tell one thing that you need to do, and then if you want to do the other thing, you can. I went through on Dreambox and I assigned you a lesson that is really tailored to you, a lesson that I think will be challenging enough for you that you won't feel bored, but it needs to be completed. So you are going to complete the assigned lesson on Dreambox. If you finish that early, I want you to go back. So if you go to the math button and you hit this previous button, it goes back to prior days, like yesterday's math lesson. And I want you to try to get even faster on your math quiz than you did before. Okay? Try to get as fast as you can, because I can see those results and I want to see if you can get even faster than this time. So I know it says first to go back and take your practice quiz from Tuesday or Wednesday, but I'm not going to do that first. I want you to do first the Dreambox lesson that I have assigned to you, okay? And then if you finish early, because I'm going to give you about 25 minutes, is going to be 11:35 to complete this. And I should see everyone having one Dreambox lesson, at least the one that I've assigned you, completed. Because yesterday when I told you to do a Dreambox lesson, I had some friends who did not do the Dreambox lesson. So I understand that we're still learning how to do online learning, but if I'm telling you that you need to complete something, you cannot just pick and choose. You need to do it. This is school, and you will still be getting grades. So right now, everyone's going to go to a breakout room and complete the assigned Dreambox lesson that I have sent to you.
Miss Clardy?
Hold on. If you have a question about that, you can